All, yes. Now, when we go through the member states of the United Nations, yes, I did email numerous nations about the United States refusing to enforce the ratified amendments of the United States Constitution. Yes. And everybody in every nation said, well, it's not our responsibility, but it is. Now, I'm going to want to reside with my sons. As much as you dislike the thought, yes, I'm going to want the state of Washington to remove their fraud, the forgeries. Yes. I'm going to want to know the identity of any individual that appeared in court acting the part of Heidi Lee Budnick. Yes. And then I'm going to want to deposition my wife about what knowledge she had of me during the marriage and during the last 7 years and 8 months. Now, it could be the ARP side. Yes. Wayne Arthur Arp Pope. Then there was the Sandra Lee Arp, my biological mother. Yes, yes, yes. Give me all the ARPs, A-R-P, poop, where it could have been that my grandfather was a dog from Dutch. Now, this Asia, this is something where they seem to have a population problem. Now, the Chinese, they have about 1.4 billion individuals that live in China. I had sent an email to their legislature. Yes. And I told them I'm suing you for $1 trillion. Now, could you call Xi Jinping president of China and all of the individuals that are elected to office in that constitutional nation about their membership in the United Nations and what knowledge do the Chinese, as in all the Chinese in China, what does China know about what I'm talking about right now? I had tried to research the Chinese government about my rights being violated as an American, yes, as well as my rights being violated in the United Nations. Now, Xi Jinping, president of China, seems to have a population problem over there, yes, where you decided you did not want to buy any more recycled goods in the United States. Remember what I told you about that? You remember that? Well, last night I was making some recordings. No, he wasn't. Yes. And I thought the Chinese that no longer want to buy our recyclable goods. Now, I mentioned glass yesterday. I didn't mention the plastic products. No, we didn't mention. It's possible that I might want to buy up the world's recyclables for a little mass transit problem that China has.